Hey everybody, welcome to Slash Bash, where today I am bringing you another Choosing Beggar Reddit video. If you are new to the channel, then subscribe and click on notifications so you don't miss out on the fun. In our first story, a choosing beggar gets irate. How could you sell something at your yard sale? I wanted it. Let's jump right in. This story is from a few years back, so there is some paraphrasing, but so much of this was so crazy it stuck clearly in my mind. This is a yard sale story, and yard sales really do bring out the choosing beggars. This is also a crossover, choosing beggar and entitled parents. The cast is me, the person constantly singing the Glade commercial in her head for the last 13 years. Choosing beggar / entitled parent, an entitled kid, a nice kid, and a yard sailor. The setup is I'm having a yard sale, trying to make some money for textbooks for the upcoming semester. That stuff's expensive. I had a ton of stuff, a lot of variety. For some reason I had some toys and kid stuff. I'm just a kid at heart. So this was midday. I had a decent turnout so far, doing well. Everything that didn't sell was going to go to Goodwill, so I was open to negotiating. One woman shows up with her kid, maybe 6 or 7 years old. There are a number of other people there, but she comes up and is negotiating every price. Things were already really cheap. She picks up a bunch of clothes, some are new with tags, most are really nice name brands and rarely worn, etc. I have 3 for $5 on tops. She had this pile of clothes, maybe 10 things, and asks, "What's the best I can do?" This is the conversation that followed. That would add up to a bit over $15. How about $10? I was thinking 8. Will that do? Sure. Choosing beggar then comes back later. Since I'm buying so much stuff, can you throw in these jewelry items? How about we add $1 extra for all of it? 50 cents. This was not a question, it was a demand. Sure. Choosing beggar comes back again. These tchotchkes are 4 for $1. Can I get 7 for $1? Sure. Choosing beggar comes back once again. How much for this penguin toy? There should be a price tag on it. It says $2. Can I give you 50 cents? Sure. I'm just wanting this lady to go at this point, so I'm not fighting with her over prices. This goes on a few more times. In between all of this, I've been selling things to other people. Her kid had run up to this expandable ball toy. It's like a ball made of plastic pieces that you pull and it expands to be about the size of a toddler. It's really big, fully expanded. The entitled kid was playing with it for a bit. Then he set it down and ran to play with something else. At this point, a nice kid comes up and starts playing with it. Now, nice kid has been playing with this ball for 10 minutes while his mom, yard sailor, looks around. The ball had a price tag of $2. For reference, this toy new is currently $35, so $2 wasn't a bad price. Yard sailor comes up to me with 3 clothes items and gives me the money on the tag without trying to negotiate. She sees nice kid playing with the ball and asks how much it is. Since she paid full price for everything, is really nice, and her kid clearly loves the toy, I tell her she can just have it. She's so appreciative and thankful, such a nice lady. She tells nice kid that he can have the ball, and he is so happy he's literally jumping. It was really cute. Then they start walking back to their car. That's when choosing beggar comes running up in a huff, red in the face. "What do you think you're doing?" "I'm sorry, what's the problem?" "You saw entitled kid pick that up. I was going to give you a quarter for it." "Well, it wasn't marked at 25 cents, and I'm sorry, but I didn't know you wanted it. He had only been playing with it for a while." "So you gave it to those people?" Yard sailor and nice kid were just at their car, but this lady was yelling so loud and pointing right at them, they knew what was happening. Yard sailor seemed really uncomfortable and scared, and just quickly got nice kid situated so they could get out of this angry situation. I'm also going to point out that yard sailor and nice kid were Hispanic, and yard sailor didn't speak much English, but we were able to understand each other in this limited interaction. Choosing Beggar and Entitled Kid were white. Her "those people" comment didn't seem to be coming from a good place. Choosing Beggar was so angry. She had already paid the $11 or so for her armful of stuff. She paid as she went along. "Well, fine, I'm done here then. You just lost a customer." Then she grabs Entitled Kid by the arm and drags him towards her car. She mumbled to him, "This mean lady sold your toy, so now you can't have it." Now Entitled Kid is bawling and screaming about his toy. Way to make life worse for your child. What a terrible business situation I had gotten myself into. Now I had probably lost a whopping 75 cents for $100 worth of stuff. If she hadn't already paid for her purchases, I would have chosen to not sell to her at all. I would have much rather donated my stuff to charity than sell to her anyway. In story number 2, what will make the aftermaths of a breakup better than meeting a choosing beggar? So I have been a reader, but not a poster here. This story actually happened a couple years ago when I was going through a divorce. The background: my then wife, myself, and my brother were going on a ski trip over Christmas in Whistler, BC. We were stopping in Seattle for a day prior to going up to visit with her family. The day after Thanksgiving and the day before my birthday, she decided to tell me she had been having an affair and she wanted a divorce. Ouch, I was crushed. Fast forward a couple of weeks to the trip. She was not coming, obviously, but my brother and I decided to still go. I landed alone on Christmas Eve, proceeded to my hotel, and immediately felt the weight of the previous month and the heartbreak that was creeping in. Instead of sitting in my hotel room, I decided to go walk around the city and see what it was all about. I walked the boardwalk and immediately regretted my decision, as it was filled with couples having a romantic stroll, and it took everything I had to not break down on the spot. And here is where things got interesting. On my way back to my hotel, I encountered a woman that seemed to be having a worse night than I was. She was crying, face full of snot from her breakdown. I asked her if she was okay and if she needed any help. This is when she told me her boyfriend was trying to kill her and that she needed a ticket for the ferry to get home to her kids. It sounded legit enough. First, I tell her we need to call the police, and she declines to do that and that she just wanted to get home. So I offered to buy her a ferry ticket because, after all, it's Christmas Eve. Mind you, I am still very much trying not to have my own emotional breakdown. She then tells me a bit more about her problems, and then when I repeat, "I can get you a ferry ticket," she then asks if I can first go to Target with her to buy her kids dinner and presents for Christmas. At this point, I say, "I'm sorry, but I can't do that, but I can still purchase you a ticket so you can get home." Now is where she decides that I don't care at all about her situation and starts bawling again. I say again that I do care, otherwise I wouldn't be here talking to her. So she once again wants me to buy her groceries and gifts for her kids. Clearly unable to get the situation moving, I decide enough is enough and walk away. Ugh, what a rough way to experience a new city. In story number 3, A Choosing Beggar says, "If you aren't giving away free masks, then I will take 2 of each kind." When COVID hit my area hard, I made masks. I was offering them to frontline healthcare, health-compromised, and essential employees for free. I had a soft limit of 1 each, but didn't really enforce it. For example, if someone had 5 people in their family, I was happily donating 1 per person. Non-essentials, I asked for a small donation plus shipping, if it didn't cause financial hardship. Still way under what was being charged by many online retailers or other people making them by hand. My goal was not to make a profit, but to break even on supplies. I had over 500 masks in the works in about 15 to 20 different patterns. I posted on social media. Many people were grateful and donated way over the asking donation, or donated fabric and trade. Some weren't able to pay at all. So here comes Choosing Beggar. She sends me a message on Facebook and asks for 2 masks. She works at a hospital and I'm there for work quite frequently. No problem to grab a couple and drop them off. I then ask her which style she would like. She responds back, "Oh, I wanted 2 of each style." It's 1 per person for free unless you have fabric or elastics in trade. No, 2 of each style. I know you're giving them away for free, so 2 of each will work for my family. Plus, I'll sell the extras we don't need. No, I'm not giving you 30 to 40 masks for free. Fine, 1 each then. No thank you. Good luck. Seriously? It's my time, my money, my generosity. This is John from /bash. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed the video and want to see more of them, then please hit that subscribe button. We'd love for you to drop a like, share it with your friends, and we will see you in the next one.